Good evening. Melissa Johnson here. Today is December 20th. This is episode 14. So excited about that I've made it to episode 14 without losing my mind. Thank you for watching. Please like and share so that the word can get out. Not just for me, but for people that may like to listen to people's points of view, um, people's crazy stories, aka my crazy stories, anything. I do say random things. I'm not specifically talking about anything specific most of the time, and some people like that. Most of our podcasters have specific things that they like to talk about: the news, politics, religion. I'm kind of all over the place, hence the name Melissa Loves to Talk. So I am trying to appease everyone, get to different viewers, different things that people might be interested in. And I hope that people like that. I like to talk about different things. I don't always like to talk about one specific thing. And most people that do their podcasts is very specific. It just is talking about, like I said, the news, religion, politics, those things. But mine's a little bit of everything. So I'm trying to just get to multiple people's what they want to hear. Today I am going to talk about a little bit of politics, but not necessarily politics. This is definitely my opinion. The episode says my opinion about what's happening in America. This is no statistics, no facts, my opinion. I'm just making that known so people don't come at me screaming and holler and telling me I'm lying, blah, 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 blah. This is just my opinion. This is just what I see. This is my um, hypotheses. Okay. I'll just say it that way. If you had science in school, we had to make a hypothesis. This is my hypothesis, and this is just what I think's going on. Okay. Um, my thing, okay, I will say fact is everything that's going on in the country is spiritual. That is fact. Okay. And I will say, if you look at all the things that are happening, it's in the Bible. If you read the Bible, what's going on is playing out that was in the Bible. So that is fact. That is definitely fact. If you read mostly Isaiah, I think, what was the other one? I know, of course, Revelation, but there was another book somebody was just talking about, and it was literally stuff that was happening right now. I'm not positive what book it is, but you can Google it and it'll tell you where to look for all the things that are happening now is in the Bible. So that is a fact. I will let you know everything that's playing out pretty much now is biblical. So it's a spiritual warfare that we're fighting right now. We war with flesh, I mean, with not with flesh and blood, but principles and principalities and spirituality and all that. That's what we wrestle with. It's never physical flesh and blood that we're actually fighting. Okay. We want to say it's the Democrats, it's, you know, all these different movements, the infighting with our own party. It's not that. Okay. It is spiritual. So I'm going to say that as a fact. Okay. All the other stuff, this is my opinion. Okay. So my opinion about what's going on with the fight over Israel. Okay. Israel has always been attacked from the beginning of ages. Okay. So it has been always attacked. It doesn't matter who it's been. Okay. Right now, it is America that's having problems with Israel. For years, we were friends with Israel for years and years and years. Now, for some reason, now America is out to get Israel. Okay. The government of Israel we will say most governments in every country are corrupt. Okay. Our government's corrupt. Every single government in every single country has corruption. Okay. So I'm not going to say Israel's exempt. Their government is corrupt and has corruption just like ours. Okay. We love our president. We love our vice president and our cabinet, but there's corruption in all these departments. Okay. I'm not saying the whole department, there's corruption in the department. Okay. So this is the same with Israel. Okay. Their government is corrupt, just like all the other governments. So, yes, we should call out the government. Okay. That is what we do. We call out the government. Okay. Everyone's problem should be with the government. Okay. I get that. But our main problem in this country is not Israel. Okay. That is where people keep focusing on Israel because Israel has been attacked from day one of when it became a state or whatever it is. Okay. It's always been attacked. It doesn't matter. 22 2,000 years ago, 4,000 years ago, 6,000 years ago, however long, the Jews, Israel has always been attacked. It doesn't matter who it is. Okay. So that's just the way it is. I don't feel right now that that should be our focus and that should be breaking our party apart. Okay. That is not the main thing that's hurting our country right now. Okay. And honestly, even though people think it's the Democrats are what's hurting our country right now. Okay. Yes. Are they? 1,000%. Yes, they are hurting this country. But I'm going to tell you what the fall of this country is going to be the same as UK and Australia and France. These are the countries that are falling because of Muslims. Okay. Paris literally canceled their Christmas parade and all their Christmas festivities because of fear of the Muslims hurting people. Okay. That should tell you something. That should tell you what the problem is. They didn't say they were afraid that Jews were going to attack. They didn't say they were afraid that Israel was going to bomb them. They said they were afraid that Muslims were going to attack people at a Christmas parade, so they canceled it. Okay. So this is the problem. Okay. But again, do I trust Israel's government? 1,000% no. I don't trust anyone's government. I don't trust my own government. Okay. The problem is we need to stop letting Israel divide our party. Okay. Our main goal needs to be unite America first. Yes, America is first. We need to unite because we need to win the midterms. Right now, our party is divided for the wrong reasons. Okay. Can we question people? 1,000%. Of course, we want to question people. We don't agree with anyone 100% of the time. I don't agree with anybody 100% of the time. There are podcasters that I agree with probably 85% of the time, maybe 90. There's a podcaster, I'm going to say probably 90% of the things he says I agree with. Maybe 95. There may be a couple things, but I'll say 90 because that's about as close as you can get to be agreeing with someone because you have your own thoughts, your own feelings, and your own place in your walk with God. All these things factor in. So for people to say that you can't call people out because their feelings get hurt, well, that's too bad. You can call people out. You should call people out. That is the purpose of debate, conversation. Hey, I don't agree with what you're saying, and explain why. Don't just be rude and make assumptions. Just say, I don't agree with what you said because, or can you explain why you said that? Okay. Everybody's getting in a tizzy because of what Ben Shapiro said on the opening night of AmFest, which was 2 nights ago. Okay. I'm going to be honest. He just called everybody out and said everybody needs to get together and get on the same page. Okay. People didn't like that because people don't want to be called out. Okay. I don't know what all these people heard, but you might want to listen to the speech again because that's all he really did is call everybody out. People need to be accountable for what they say. Sorry, my throat's really tickly. Maybe he was a little rough around the edges the way he said it, but again, free country. He can say what he wants to say. He didn't say anything rude. He wasn't nasty. He called people out. And right now, that's what we need to do. And he explained why. He didn't even leave it open. He didn't say, I don't believe we agree with this person and move on. He said why. And I don't think what he did was wrong. Again, my opinion. Someone else may have a different one, and that's okay. That's our freedom of speech. Yeah, I'm so sorry. But so right now, this is the problem we're having in this country. So it is, I am talking about politics, of course, but it goes deeper than that. Again, it goes to people's feelings, people thinking that their opinion only matters, people wanting to say people are mean, everyone's hateful, blah, 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 blah. Again, I don't agree with you because can you explain why you said that? That's all people have to do. It's very easy. It's not a complicated thing. Are we allowed to disagree? Yes, we should disagree because again, we're never going to 100% agree with people. Thank you for watching. And so I think until people can get over their feelings, decide what they really want. Do they want Democrats to take the country and kill this country? Or do they want this country to succeed and be prosperous? You know, Trump had a little speech the other night. I think it was like 18 minutes was a record because his speeches, are usually hour and a half. In 18 minutes, he told you all the good things. Okay. I get people see all the bad things. Look at the good things, please. Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay. So this country right now started with in January 2020, January 21st, 2025, our inflation was 9%. They literally even had to say it on CNN. It's 2.7. To me, that's great. Who wants to say that's wrong? I can't imagine. Okay. Right there. That means prices are going to start dramatically dropping. Not every single thing. Okay. So right there makes it look like we're getting better. We're getting better. Okay. So the country's going in the right direction. I don't know where you live. Gas here is a little bit higher than it should be. I think I just got it for $2.17. I think that's still a little too high. There are places that it's under $2. I don't know where whoever's watching, I don't know where you live. I don't know what your gas cost. But like I said, I just got it for $2.17. I live on the border of Tennessee, Georgia. So that's where I live. Gas is about that right here in this area. So again, beginning of the year, it was almost $4 a gallon. Now it's almost $2. Again, that looks better to me. So again, our country is going in the right direction. People want to look at all the negative. Okay. Can't fix everything in 10 months, 11 months. You can't. Okay. Please just realize we don't live in a microwave society. I can't go pop in the burrito for a minute and it be done. Okay. In real life. Okay. Yes. If I want a burrito, I can pop it in the microwave, but life doesn't work that way. And so we just need to be patient and we need to realize who our enemy is. Okay. Please realize that the enemy is not each other. Please, we're not each other's enemies. Okay. We need to unite, stay the course, and understand that things will get better. We just need to stay focused. My belief is everyone's so traumatized by what happened in September. And honestly, who wouldn't be? All of us are traumatized. Okay. I can't unsee what I saw. I wish I didn't see it because I can't unsee it. So I get people are devastated, heartbroken. We need to heal. I get it. But we need to stay focused on the mission. That's what Charlie Kirk always said. Stay focused on the mission. That's what we need to do. Stay focused on the mission. The mission is to save America. Okay? That is our mission. We have one mission. That is our mission. There's nothing else right now. Okay? We see what's happening in all these cities. I don't know if anybody lives in Dearborn that's watching. I'm so sorry if you do. Dearborn is a hot mess right now. That will be everywhere if we don't pay attention. That will be every single city and every single state. If we don't pay attention and get online and get it together. Because right now we're not together. We're not in unity. We're not staying focused on the mission. So please just pay attention, get in line with the mission. I think that's all I really want to talk about. I have somewhere to be. We had one of our friends passed away, and I'm taking them a meal. Their family, of course, I'm taking their family a meal, and I have to be there at 6. So I have to get ready to leave. And I just wanted to get on here just because I don't like to miss when I'm supposed to be on my podcast so that I can keep people engaged, just to keep people aware. Okay. That's what I'm really here for. I'm here to just keep people aware. I am not here to get clicks and, likes. And yes, I want some likes just so people see the video, but it's not because I'm trying to get clicks or whatever they call it these days. I don't even know what they call. I'm here just to unite our party, our cause, our country. Please, we only have one chance at getting this country completely back. And if we lose focus of that and let all the infighting and all the division keep going until May, June, September, October, we are in deep trouble. We are in deep trouble. So please, after the holidays, realign, pray about what's going on. That is the biggest thing. Pray and get discernment on what's going on, because every day I pray and I just ask God to show me what to do, show me what to say, please, because we need God in this country. And that's literally what the whole thing is. We need this country to turn back to God. Okay. That is the main problem in this country right now. The country has lost her first love. Okay. She has turned her back on God. And that's why this country is in chaos. The enemy loves chaos. He loves division and chaos. And that's what this country is right now. We need to turn back to God and get in line, get in unity, be in one mind and one accord, and stay on mission and stay focused. If we can just do that and get us across the finish line in November, then we can go back and see what needs to be fixed. Okay, there are lots of things that need to be fixed. We know this. We know there's corruption. We know there's fraud. We know this. Look at all the fraud they found in Georgia. Okay. Again, I said I live right on the line. Okay. I am in Marjorie Taylor Greene's district. Okay. So I know exactly all the stuff that's been going in Georgia for the last, I'll say 8 years, because before then I didn't really know, but I'll say 8 years. Okay. So we'll go back to 8 years ago. So in 2020, I knew there was fraud. Okay. They found 315,000 votes that were not legal. Again, how many times did we say it? Okay. So they're finding it. They're starting to really do their jobs. It takes time. It takes time to build a case. It takes time to uncover things. Again, we don't live in a microwave society. Things take time. So please just be patient, pray, 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 and just trust. Trust God, trust the president, trust your people. Okay. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Anyone that's watching now or is going to watch in the future, I thank you so much. Please like and share. You think anyone needs to hear this? Again, I think everyone needs to hear this because we all need to be praying for our country and for each other. I just want to say, God bless you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great evening. I may get back on later if I think of something else that I missed to say and I want to say it, but it will be around 7-ish. So if I do get back on, it's going to be later. And I thank you so much for watching. And please just keep